Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie, and in today's tutorial, we're diving into one of the most elegant and flexible bead weaving techniques, the chenille stitch. Chenille stitch creates a beautifully textured rope that's soft, supple, and surprisingly strong. You'll love how forgiving and rhythmic this stitch feels in your hands. It's perfect for both beginners and seasoned beaders looking to add depth and movement to their designs. So grab your favorite seed beads, settle into your workspace, and let's bring this stunning stitch to life. Before we dive into the chenille stitch, let's walk through the materials you'll need to create a beautiful, flexible beaded rope, perfect for bracelets or necklaces. First, you'll need 2 colors of size 11 seed beads. I've chosen a rich blue and a shimmering silver. They contrast beautifully and highlight the stitch's texture. Next, grab a size 11 beading needle. It's slim enough to glide through the beads with ease, especially as the rows build up. For thread, you can use size B Nymo or 4-pound Fireline for structure and durability. You'll also need a pair of small scissors to trim your thread cleanly, and a bead mat to keep everything in place while you work. Once you've gathered your materials, we'll start stitching. Let's begin the chenille stitch by creating our foundation ring. Start by stringing 6 blue size 11 seed beads onto your thread. These will form the base of our rope. Slide the beads down, leaving about a 6-inch tail. Then, pass your needle back through all 6 beads again. This will bring them into a circle. Pull the thread snug and tie a secure knot to lock the ring in place. You'll see a neat little loop of beads. This is our starting point. From here, we'll begin building the next row, layering in our second color and creating that signature chenille texture. Begin by passing your needle through 1 blue bead from the base ring. This positions us to start layering. Pick up 1 silver bead, then go through the next 2 blue beads. This creates the first raised accent. Add another silver bead, then go through the next 2 blue beads again. Add 1 more silver bead and go through the final 2 blue beads of the ring. To finish the row and prepare for the next, step up by passing your needle through the first silver bead you added. This brings you into position to continue building upward. Let's move on to the next row of our chenille stitch. Start by picking up 2 blue beads, then pass your needle through the next silver bead from the previous row. Add 2 more blue beads and go through the next silver bead. One more time. Add 2 blue beads and go through the final silver bead in the row. To finish, step up by passing your needle through the first blue bead you added in this row. This sets you up perfectly for the next layer. Be sure to pull your work tightly so the round is secure. Let's move on to the 4th row of our chenille stitch. Start by picking up 1 silver bead. Then pass your needle through the next blue bead, the silver bead from row 2, and the next blue bead. Pick up another silver bead and again go through the next blue, silver, and blue beads. Repeat once more. Add one silver bead, then go through the next blue, silver, and blue. To finish the row, step up by passing your needle through the first silver bead you added in this row. Pull tightly to secure the row. Let's continue with the 5th row of our chenille stitch. Start by picking up 2 blue beads, then pass your needle through the next silver bead from the previous row. Add 2 blue beads and go through the next silver bead. One more time, add 2 blue beads and go through the final silver bead in the row. To finish, step up by passing your needle through the first blue bead you added in this row. This sets you up perfectly for the next layer. Now that you've got the rhythm down, it's time to let the chenille stitch work its magic. Simply repeat the last 2 rows, alternating between adding silver beads and blue beads until you reach your desired length. Whether you're making a snug bracelet or a flowing necklace, this stitch builds beautifully and consistently. Take your time, enjoy the process, and let the pattern unfold bead by bead. As you work through your chenille stitch project, you'll notice it uses quite a bit of thread. That's totally normal, and adding new thread is part of the process. I have a sample piece here to demonstrate. When your working thread gets down to about 6 inches, finish off with a silver bead row to keep the pattern consistent. Then, run your needle down through the beads for about ½ an inch. This helps anchor the thread and keeps everything secure. Next, tie 2 half-hitch knots between the beads. These are small, discreet knots that lock your thread in place without disrupting the design. After knotting, continue weaving through more beads for another ½ inch to fully secure the tail. Then trim the excess. To add a new thread, simply thread your needle and weave up the rope in the same way, being sure to tie in with half-hitch knots. End by passing through one of the silver beads from your last completed row. This positions you perfectly to start the next blue bead row and continue the stitch. It's seamless, secure, and keeps your piece looking polished from start to finish. Once you reach your desired length, it's time to finish off the end of your piece. Start by completing your blue row. Instead of stepping up with the 1 blue bead, go through the first 2 beads, then the rest of the blue beads, skipping any of the silver beads, pulling tightly as you go. Then go back through all of the blue beads to tighten and secure. Once done, you will be in the perfect position to add your clasp. The end should look like this when you are finished. Now, I will show you how to add the clasp. Now that your chenille rope is complete, let's finish it off with a clasp to turn it into a wearable piece. Start by picking up 3 blue beads. Then pass your needle through the ring of your clasp. Add 3 more blue beads and then skip 2 blue beads in your final row. Pass your needle through the 3rd blue bead. This anchors the clasp to the rope. Now, come back up through the 3 blue beads, the clasp ring, and the other 3 blue beads. Then go back through the anchor bead and back up the 3 blue beads, the ring of the clasp, and down through the other 3 blue beads. Then go back through the anchor bead on this side. Repeat this path up through the blue beads, clasp, and blue beads 2 more times to fully secure the clasp. Once it's secure, tie off your thread as usual with half-hitch knots and weave through the beads to hide the tail. Repeat the same process on the other end of your rope to attach the second half of your clasp. And just like that, your chenille stitch bracelet or necklace is complete, structured, elegant, and ready to wear. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like and subscribe for more videos. As always, your comments are also welcome. May creativity be your guide.